Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. My name is Maggie. Today we're going to take a look at the energy for you for May 12th through the 25th, and then we're going to take a look at that eclipse that's happening for you. It is happening in Sagittarius on the 26th, so we're going to pull some cards and really take a hard look at that. And then I am going to pull a card for a question that you have been thinking about. So if you have a question that you're really looking for an answer for, and that's why you're even here looking at these videos, focusing on that. Your overall energy this week is tough. I want to get a clarifier on that before we get any further. It is the Three of Swords. So, okay. Let's see if we can get a little advice in particular about that. All right. Wow. Okay, so this is this Three of Swords. This Three of Swords is not about somebody. It is a broken heart that is just. Wow. Okay. Whatever your question is, you can type it in the comment section. But if it's really personal and you just want to leave an emoji or hit the thumbs up to connect our energies for when we get to that, because there is a need for you to really focus on being balanced and assessing your part in the situation that is hurting you. And I feel like this is, you are tied up by your own broken heart, and the only way this is going to get mended is going to be to release yourself. I don't know if you could see how tied up she is in that situation. So, wow. King of Swords says, I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. The Three of Swords says, my heart remains tender and open. So, there's a lot of healing energy coming through with Jupiter moving into Pisces. Check out the astrology for the week. I covered that a lot in there. So this energy is moving in to help heal. You're going to have to allow for that to happen. And I feel like part of it is when our heart is broken and we want to tell everybody about it, we keep reliving the pain because our mouth is open. And so if you've shared your story multiple times, in order to allow the healing to happen, now it's time to start pulling your energy in and getting to release the pain with that eclipse, that powerful super moon, full moon eclipse happening in your sign, I think. So, but let's check out the cards and see what they have to say. I am really sorry. That looks super tough. All right, so let's find out what is the remedy, what kind of guidance we have for you over the course of the next 2 weeks to really help you through this process. Okay, so in the heart space we have seek and find. So first off, I noticed the purple on that, and so I really want to encourage you. I will put it in the description box below. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. Violet flame meditation. It is just music. You can just lay there and listen to the music and visualize the purple flame burning up the pain and the sorrow and the difficulties around you. And so that is one way to help heal the situation. Wow, there is a real need for you to get out of something that has really been tying you up. Holy cow. But I really love the way this ends. All right. This full moon is going to set you free. This is good. So, overall energy for this part of this reading is believe. It's the unicorn. See, his antenna is pointed for the information, the guidance from the universe coming in. You guys have such great intuition. Really trust into your intuition so that you know what's happening. Pay attention to the details, because we have here in the area of what you've been trying to figure out, we have the hawk, and the hawk says be free. So she is all tied up, and there is a need for you to set yourself free. You do it through making some wise choices, but he's holding the sword. This sword right here that the King of Swords has is going to be able to come in and cut all those little ribbons that are tying that heart up in the tree where it cannot mend because it's being pulled apart in so many different directions. There's a need to pull it, to cut it down, to take care of it, to mend it, to feel better. So it's through the decision making process. This king has with him the bat, which is the clarity, the being able to see in the dark, the using your intuition. He's got the raven of magic here, and the wisdom of the owl. So the lessons that you have learned, you take those with you, and you use those moving forward. We have, how do you transform this situation? We have the turtle. So the turtle is about creation. It is the creation story for many, many different mythologies. And so the turtle also is protected, right? It carries its shell with it. It has its home with it. It is able to swim through emotional waters. It is able to crawl across the land. It has the ability, it might be slow, but it's slow and steady progress when it is on the dry land, but when it is in the water, it can move much quicker. So you can navigate the emotional waters. You can allow for the healing to come in, and it is creativity. And so this is about taking control of your life through making really wise choices and decisions, and seeking the intuition and the healing to allow yourself to get there. Whatever decision it is you're making, however you're progressing forward, you have under the radar here for the area where you're thinking. And so keeping your choices and your decisions to yourself, and the reason you do this is because then other people can't attach their negative energy to it. And so this is your choices, your decisions, your life, your movement forward. You move in the direction that works for you. You allow yourself the freedom of movement in the area of anxieties. You've been afraid to stick your neck out, to be a little different, to really listen. Again, this has antennas, but they're small. It's like you stick your neck out there, lift yourself up, dare to be a little different. And don't forget that when a giraffe decides to run, it can move in a very fast manner in the direction it wants to go. And I think in the heart space, there is an opportunity for you to move forward and with freedom. Okay, this horse represents freedom. It's in the space of the heart. There is a need to set yourself free. You do not need to be tied up in this situation here. You have been having a lot of doubts about your intuition, about the conclusion, but look at the size of that moon on here. I think this full moon, it's a super moon, it's eclipse. It sets you free. It is a hard. Oh, it's so hard when the South Node is in your sign, because there is so much. It is like nonstop for 18 months or so. You are just releasing, and you have a grand release that's going on here. But if you believe in the situation, if you believe in yourself, you can really move this thing forward in a way that's very positive and uplifting for you. And one of the best things to do right now to raise your vibration is count your blessings. In the area of the action to take right now, it says blessings. Counting your blessings, recognizing your significance. And look, he's got his feathers all fanned out, and in the area of the action moving forward, and creating stability, we've got the peacocks that says strut your stuff. But the peacock has all those eyes on it, and in Hera, she used those eyes to see what was going on. And so again, about the clarity and the intuition, but also about being fully who you are and standing in your magnificence. A horse is so magnificent. Setting yourself free, believing in yourself. I feel like you have been playing it small. I feel like you've been afraid to stand tall, that you've been playing it small. So pull your energy in, seek the information and the guidance you need. There's a lot of abundance of healing that can be done on the inside, but allow yourself to co-create with spirit in order to set yourself free, to go after what it is that you deserve to have in life. And that is all the good stuff. And when the South Node is rolling through your sign like that, this is big transformative energy. This is a time of grand transformation, and breathing your way through it, and counting your blessings, and allowing yourself to be free. Take this sword here and cut yourself free. It is good choices, and those choices are about where you pick yourself. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. Okay, so You have, it's number 33. That's very much Empress energy, and it's also the Christed light energy. But look, she's so serene. She's got her crap together. She's got her fish line in the water. She's waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity. This is about patience. The opportunity will come to you. We also have the Kingfisher here, which is also about patience, and the opportunity will come to you. But recently I just read some mythology around the Kingfisher, and I realized that it is also about faithfulness, of waiting for the right partnership, waiting for the right opportunity. It is knowing that you will find what it is that you need with enough patience. So that full moon, I don't know, it's at 5 degrees. Okay, it's at 5 degrees. So but because it's an eclipse in your sign, I don't really think it matters exactly. It's more potent the closer within 10 degrees on either side of that 5 degrees of Sagittarius that you have stuff. If you have anything that's in the mutable signs, Pisces in particular is going to be feeling this, because it's going to be squaring Jupiter, and Pisces is going to be squaring this. And so there's a lot of opportunity for healing to come in through the release, the letting go, the really letting things go. And then Gemini and Virgo, those are the other mutable signs. If you have stuff in those, or in the fire signs, Aries or Leo, these are going to be more significantly impacted than other areas of people's charts. But when I'm looking at this, I think there's no way you're not going to be significantly impacted by this. So, of course, we've got the Pisces moon that shows up. Meditate and contemplate. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to, when we go through pain, there's always a lesson in it. And so what is the lesson that you needed to learn? What did you learn about yourself? We attract people and opportunities and situations into our lives that reflect to us what it is that we need to learn and to grow. And so you have the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. There you go. A full moon in Sagittarius, eclipse, supermoon. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. What did you learn? And then aim your arrow in the direction you want to go. And then, oh gosh, and then we have Gemini, and communication is the key. Well, that just says it all. The next eclipse that happens in 2 weeks is in Gemini, and it's a new moon in Gemini, and that's what this is. So you're on a whole month-long cycle with these more 6 weeks, the cycle that you're working through right here with this energy around these eclipses. And allow yourself, it's most intense right now, but the energy will go all the way out until they complete their cycle, which is not until, gosh, almost a year from now. So you're still going to be releasing and letting go. The more that you're willing to be in flow and move with the energy and release as you go along, the less painful it is. So you're being asked to find the balance in your life. I was surprised we didn't see it there. So here it is. Here it comes in. With this full moon, it'll allow you to find the balance, believe in yourself, walk away from the sense of pain. I really want to say stop telling yourself the pain story and start telling yourself the story about where you dig into that optimistic feature of your, gosh, it is your superpower, your optimism, right? And when you allow yourself to slide into the negativity, there's a need to really go and dig in and say, but I'm a Sagittarius and I am optimistic about my future, and that is how I'm going to create balance here. We have intimacy and commitment. There is an opportunity for something really amazing to grow if you're willing to let go of what doesn't work. Intimacy, we have communication is the key. This is that kind of intimacy. This is the intimacy of having those hard conversations, of listening and speaking, of doing both parts of it, and commitment. And I feel like this commitment is the commitment you make to yourself, that you're going to set yourself free. Maybe not from a relationship, but from an aspect of the relationship that hurts. And so sometimes you can work this stuff out through conversation. Sometimes you got to walk away. Really, really hard to say. This is happening in your house of self. So it could be happening at a job. It could be happening in a partnership. It could be happening in a friends group. But there's something that is, it's painful enough that it is really tearing you up. It could be a family situation. We have star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. You just need to believe in it. You just need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that your opportunity is coming. It's going to take a little time. But unless you clear space, unless you release what's not working, it's going to be really hard to get there. So allow yourself to see the big picture and release and let go of what isn't working, and make the commitment to yourself for your own sense of happiness and well-being. Let's get to that question that you have. This should be interesting. All right. So if you would like to put it in the comment section, or just hit that thumbs up. Okay, what is happening here? Random card in the middle of the deck in the upright position. I'm going to pull this out right now, and I'll shuffle it back in, but this is rust. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little heart in here, and it's got the red string around it. You need to rest to mend this heart, okay? Once you cut yourself and set yourself free and you stop letting it be torn, then it needs time and space to rest in. So nurture yourself and take care of yourself. So that feels like a little bit more advice from Spirit. And now let's take a look here. Oh, I wonder. There was a card. I felt like I had a card come out. I think Scorpio or Taurus. And maybe that was the card and it just flipped back in and I didn't see it because I had my eyes closed. All right. Let's get you. Think about your question. What is the answer? What is the best advice? Even if you're cross-watching, you can focus on your question. What is the answer? What is the advice? What is the best advice that we can give for this question? So, you have the Four of Swords that came up again for the rest, but it came out with the Four of Pentacles. So, pull your energy in. If you are looking for a yes, no, I would say it is a not yet. It is this patience. It is this waiting. It is this taking care of yourself energy. Look, she's resting, and that is so necessary. So a time of rest right now. So a new idea, new project, whatever, that needs to wait. This is not the time to launch things. Plus, we've got Mercury about to go retrograde in your house of partnership, and with that North Node eclipse coming up there too. So yeah, probably not the best time to launch anything anyway. So protect your resources. Wait for the opportune moment. It will be coming. It is about making good choices, but it also feels like it's about timing. It definitely feels like it's about timing. So I hope that was helpful for you. I will see you guys in 2 weeks when I do the next Sagittarius reading. And you can catch me every week. I do the Soul Growth series on Sundays. And on Mondays, I do the Astrology for the week. And so there's a lot more information in there. And of course, check out your sun, your moon, and your rising to get the full and complete picture for yourself. You guys take good care of yourselves. Get some rest. And allow yourself to heal so that you can move forward. All right? You take good care. We'll talk soon.